Good morning from Kathmandu, Nepal. I'm Claudia from over there. And judging by the background you're seeing, you might think, oh, what a calm and serene morning I must have. But let me tell you that there is a distinct smell of burnt rubber in the air. You can still see a little bit of the grey fog behind me. And the fact that there are no crowds out here on Durbar Square, apart from the doves, um, is down to the fact that there is a curfew going on. All the shops are closed, and we are all supposed to stay indoors. And that is due to the riots and violent protests that have been going on in this country. Let me tell you how it impacts me as a traveler from overseas, from Europe, when I'm back in the hotel. Thank you. Cheers. Bye. Well, you might wonder what it actually feels like to be over here with all those ongoings. Let me tell you quite frankly, it is rather bizarre and strange, and yeah, it feels quite surreal. Yesterday was a day and a night you could grip the adrenaline from the air itself. It was thick with tension, there was heat, smoke, and that fragile anticipation. I could hear chants and rants and military units, trucks rumbling, and here and there I heard the sudden crack of a bullet. I watched columns of thick smoke, menacing, coming from nearby roads and buildings. And those people that I've actually met and spoke to didn't call it a crisis, they called it a war. And days that will change the course of the history in this country. Well, as I sit here, this day actually has brought a relative calm, but with a little bit of a nervous edge, I'd say. Now, with the government's collapse, the airport is shut, so for me, there is no way out. And also, there is an indefinite curfew. Also, the police is gone, utterly disintegrated. And their absence is greeted here not with consternation, but actually with relief. For years, they have been regarded as instruments of injustice and also corruption, as a force that undermined any notion of fairness. The protesters that I've spoken to today seem almost jubilant at their demise. What's replaced them is the military. And the military has swept in to fill the vacuum. But the police weren't just street patrols. They also ran the prisons, and here it gets a little bit tricky, because when their hierarchy collapsed, the doors of the prisons swung open too. So actually here, convicted criminals are now on the loose in the city, and that's adding another dangerous layer to an already volatile situation. So, what do the protesters do? I'd say grassroots defense. Young and old have hastily organized their own watch groups, and they are armed and vigilant, and they are doing what they can to police their own neighborhoods. Still, yeah, I agree, it's not a circumstance to take lightly. So many people here are actually armed, and the lines between safety and threat are blurred. So yeah, for me, as a foreign visitor to this country, the concern is, am I safe? There is no manual for days like these. There is no ready-made advice. Between the blinds and the bullet shots, between TikTok and rumor, what do? All I can do is actually keep calm, and I wait for news. Not just about Nepal's future, but my own next steps. On a lighter yet sobering note, I can't help but reflect on my sheer luck, because my hotel here feels like a sanctuary. The Hilton, on the other way, internationally renowned as it is, has been burned to ashes here in Kathmandu, and its foreign guests were whisked away by helicopter in the middle of the frenzy. Why the Hilton, you might ask? It has ties to the former Prime Minister's family, and that made it a symbol of the corrupt elite. So, the verdict of the protesters were punishment by fire, and the residents were caught in a drama of political retribution. But anyway, even though I am safe here at the moment, this place, this moment, demands every ounce of nerve and reflex. And so I wait, reporting from over here to you over there, while also learning the true meaning of vigilance. Thank you for listening, and I'll keep you updated. And hey, while we are on it, have you liked and subscribed? Please do support us. Okay, thank you. Hear you on the next one. Bye.